Pediatric dosages by body weight. So in this lesson we're going to look at what the dosages will be for children, and that's going to depend on how large they are. So looking at our example, ordered amoxicillin for a child weighing 15 kilograms. The label says amoxicillin 20 milligrams per kilogram per day in divided doses each 8 hours. So the question we'll ask is, how many milligrams can the child receive in one day? How many milligrams can the child receive in one dose? So we need to convert from kilograms to milligrams of amoxicillin per day and then eventually per dose. So the child is 15 kilograms. That we know. And we're told 20 milligrams per kilogram per day. So let's do this per day. So it'll be 20 milligrams per kilogram. Now putting this together, what does that give us in terms of how many milligrams? That's a total of 300 milligrams per day. And we want to go ahead and then convert that to dosages. So we have 300 milligrams per day. Q8H tells us every 8 hours. So if that's the case, since there's 24 hours in a day, we know there will be 3 doses per day. So we want to get rid of days. So days on the bottom. Here we'll put it on the top there. And we'll put dose on the bottom. But we know that we have 3 doses per one day. So as the days cancels, 300 divided by 3 is 100 milligrams per dose. So indeed, that's what we're going to need for the child in that circumstance. For the next example, let's say ordered some antibiotic every 4 hours for a 5 kilogram infant. The label says antibiotic 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. So we want to see, what does a child receive in one day and what does a child receive in one dose? So how many milligrams per day? And how many milligrams per dose? So to answer that question, we're going to start with the child's weight, 5 kilograms. Now we're going to convert that into milligrams. We are told the child gets 60 milligrams per kilogram. We need kilograms to cancel, kilograms on the bottom, milligrams on the top. 60 milligrams per kilogram. So we will notice that kilograms cancels, and again 5 times 60 is 300 milligrams per day. Now we have Q4H, so if that's every 4 hours, that would give us 6 doses per day. So we now want to see what the dosage will be for that child. So we have 300 milligrams per day. We need days to cancel. Days will go on top. We need doses on the bottom. We have 6 doses per day, so 6 doses in one day. Days will cancel. Divide out. 300 divided by 6 is 50, so we get 60 milligrams per dose. So for our next example, let's say ordered some medication to be delivered QID to a child that weighs 26.4 pounds. And the label tells us that it is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. So let's find the number of milligrams per day and find the number of milligrams per dose. Let's make sure we understand what the terms are. QID is 4 times per day. So that'll be important for us to know. So this person gets 4 doses per day. So we're starting with a child that weighs 26.4 pounds. This is based on kilograms, so we need to convert pounds to kilograms. And we know that 2.205 pounds is 1 kilogram. So now we've converted that child's weight from pounds to kilograms. Now we've got to look at the dosage. And we are told that it is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. So let's get kilograms to cancel, and let's convert that to milligrams. So we have 50 milligrams per 1 kilogram. So per day, of course. So pounds cancels, kilograms cancels. Let's do our computation. So we have 26.4 times 50 divided by 2.205 gives us 598.6. Let's just go ahead and round it up to 599. So this equals 599 milligrams per day. Well, this needs to be converted to per dose. So the child gets 4 doses per day. So as we do that, we have 599 milligrams per day. We need days to cancel, so I will put days on top. We'll put doses on the bottom. And what is our requirement here? QID stands for 4 doses per 1 day. So you'll notice the days cancel, and we end up with milligrams per dose. So 599 divided by 4 is 149.75 milligrams per dose. And certainly it wouldn't be unreasonable to say 150 milligrams per dose for this child. And that will end this lesson.